Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Love Ashay, back at you with another video. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, baby, go ahead and do that. Give this video a thumbs up and leave your girl a comment down below. You already know the vibes, the tea, the energy, what's going on. We are going to be getting into today's collective message. All right, let's go ahead and dive into it. So let's see what's going on. Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know for their highest and greatest good at this time? Those who are tapped in, tuned in to me and my energy, what do they need to know for their highest and greatest good? I just heard trust your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition. Your intuition is leading you exactly where it is that you need to go. Okay, that's for a few of you. Okay, and for some of y'all, your intuition is getting you to exit a situation, leave a situation, walk away from something that does not serve your highest and greatest good. Either way, there's an emphasis on your intuition at this time, or utilizing your intuition. Some of you guys may feel like your third eye is blocked, or your intuition is blocked, or your spiritual team is quiet. You know, maybe you've been praying and you've been asking for certain signs, certain messages. But there's something strongly here about your intuition. I do feel like, yeah. Do you feel like something good is coming your way? I mean, like, your bank account doesn't reflect it. You're in the same situation that you were in like a week ago. Nothing really has changed. But do you just feel like there's something big coming my way? There's something life-changing that is, I cannot tell you what it is, but I just feel it. Trust that inner knowing. Okay, trust that inner knowing. Okay, let's go ahead and get into your message. Okay, opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. Wow. Okay, so yeah, so for a lot of you who are tuning in right now, I feel like you have just been doing your normal routine. Maybe you're going to work, coming home, you're doing your little spiritual work, you're laying low, but things haven't really shifted in your favor. Okay. Things haven't really shifted in your favor, but I'm hearing keep going. Keep going. It says opportunities will soon knock at your door. So this is an indication that they have not yet knocked at your door. Okay, but they're on the way. So that feeling that you get, your intuition, okay, that inner knowing to just keep going, to keep persevering, listen to that. Don't listen to the voice in your head that tells you to give up, to quit. Who do you think you are for trying to manifest more? The joke's on you. You'll never get ahead. Don't listen to that voice. That's fear. That's a psychic attack. That's you wanting to just stay comfortable to avoid disappointment. Because if you're not striving for anything, then you have nothing that you can be disappointed in yourself about. But Spirit is coming through here saying that these opportunities are going to soon be knocking at your door. And your debt is going to be wiped clean. So if you're worried about debt, if you're worried about bill, I just heard student loans for somebody. If that's been something that you've been struggling with or trying to figure out how you're going to pay, for somebody tuning into this message, there's something here dealing with your student loans that are going to be wiped clean, or a huge debt that you have that is going to seem like it just disappears. Maybe it falls off your credit, or maybe you get a lump sum of money and you're able to pay this debt off. But I feel like because it's saying wipe clean. It's not saying here it's going to get paid a little bit. It's not saying here that you're going to be on a payment plan. Things are going to be okay. It's saying that this debt is going to be wiped clean and your bills are going to be paid in full. So what this tells me is that not only is the message, that your debt is going to be wiped clean, but you're going to have some left over. It's not going to just be money to pay your debt and then you just figure it out. Spirit is saying that your debt is going to be paid, and then you're going to have some over to pay your bills in full. Not just the water bill, not just the rent, not just the car note, not just the phone bill. You're going to be able to pay your debt off, and you're going to be able to pay your bills in full. Because your finances are about to change. So this feels very, very positive. Super excited to see what else we have here. It says, live your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. Live up to your own expectations and nobody else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You got this, okay? You got this. So, again, this message is also confirming here for a lot of you guys, that you've been selling yourself short. You've been selling yourself short, and you don't even realize how you are viewed in the spiritual realm. You don't even realize how you are viewed to other people around you. People really see you as a boss. People see you as unbreakable is what Spirit is showing me. You are unbreakable. Just when it looks like everything is about to fall apart for you, some kind of way, people are saying that things just keep going your way. God just keeps looking out for you. Just when it looks like you're about to crumble and fall on your face, you don't. You don't. And for some of you, this makes certain people very envious, very jealous, because they're always waiting for the ball to drop. They're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it doesn't. And it doesn't for you. The shoe never drops for you. For whoever this reading is for, I really do want you to know that you're doing the very best that you can. That's important for you to hear right now. You're doing the very best that you can with what you have. You're doing the very best job you can as a mom. The very, very best job that you can. You're doing the very best job that you can as an entrepreneur. You're doing the very best job that you can with being human. You're doing the very best with what you have. You're doing a good job. And I'm hearing the word perfectionist. Spirit is saying that you're a perfectionist and you don't tell yourself you're doing a good job enough. Because to you, you can't say you're doing a good job until the job is done. Like, okay, once I graduate. Okay, once I get the money in the account. Okay, once I manifest this or that in my life, then I can say I did a good job well done. But Spirit is saying that in order for you to get from point A to point B, aka where you are now and where you desire to be, is to live in a constant state of gratitude, appreciation, and confidence. That's what's going to take you to that next level, is acknowledging the fact that you're doing the very best that you can, and you're going to give it even more. It's acknowledging the fact that this has been a mighty long road and you haven't given up. That's what's going to get you to the next. As soon as you invite gratitude into your vocabulary on a consistent daily basis, that's when these opportunities are going to start knocking at your door. All right, let's check the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else is going on here for you. We have try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. Concentrate on the here and now and enjoy every moment for what it is. You are creating new memories. Wow. Wow. For somebody tuned into this message right now, wow. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages. Y'all know when I start channeling, I start talking fast. So what I'm hearing right now is that for somebody tuning into this message, you've been so focused on the past and how much time you feel like you wasted in that old relationship, how much time you feel like you wasted at the old job. For somebody, you're literally focused on your actual age, okay? You're like, I am this age. Is it possible for me to still manifest my best life? I am this age. Is it possible for me to go back to school? I am this age. Is it possible for me to fix my debt? And some of you just looking at the odds that are stacked against you, and a part of you just wants to give up. Giving up may feel like a safe bet for you right now. And this message is coming through so strongly because you are so close to the other side of this that you are literally selling yourself short. You are literally working on behalf of your enemies. Don't focus on what you didn't do. Don't focus on the support that you didn't have. Don't focus on the mistakes that you made. What was the wisdom? What was the wisdom that was learned on account of those situations? You have to stay in a constant state of joy. You have to stay in a constant state of inner peace. Concentrate on the car you have right now. Concentrate on the food you have right now. Concentrate on the blessings that you have right now. That's how you create new memories. That's how you step into a new timeline. Underneath that card, we have this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. The blessings are coming. That's the message, y'all. The blessings are coming. The blessings are coming. Okay, let's see what else we got coming through here. So yeah, Spirit is saying the blessings are coming. Okay. Wow. Okay. Woo. Let me see where that card went, y'all. Gots to see it. Okay. You know, with all the things that you've been through, with all the things that you have experienced and that you have overcome, it is so amazing and truly inspirational that some kind of way you wake up and you decide every day that you're going to be a good person. Do you know how much strength that takes? Do you know how easy it is to go through the things that you went through in life and to literally harden your heart? It's easy to close your heart off. It's easy to wake up and choose to be a bitch. It's easy to wake up and decide you're going to fuck people up. It's easy to wake up and say you're going to have an attitude with everybody. It's easy to wake up and say you're going to ruin somebody's day because somebody ruined your day. But you know what's hard? To do the right thing in spite of the obstacles that are before you. To be a good person despite always coming into contact with bad people. This blessing that's coming through for you, I feel like this blessing is about to be real loud because you've been real quiet about your struggles. This blessing that God is about to bring into your life, these opportunities that are about to be knocking at your door, it's going to be real loud. It's going to be real loud because you've been quiet. Quietly overcoming, quietly building, quietly taking it one day at a time, quietly working on your business, quietly fixing your credit, quietly working on your finances, quietly taking care of them kids by yourself. Quietly going to that job that you hate. Quietly getting in that car that's loud. Spirit says, don't mistake silence for you getting the short end of the stick. Because the next big thing that is coming into your life is going to be a very public declaration of my love for you. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have. We have, you are getting ready to fly high above all your obstacles and embrace life in the most magical way. Yeah. And then we have the number 9. And the number 9 is the year number 9 that we're actually in right now. So this big blessing is coming through this year. This not no in 2 years, friend. Okay. Give it a 1 year. Okay. At the top of 2027. No, this is a right now. This is a right now blessing. This is a this year blessing. And the year number 9 is all about closing out these karmic cycles. Closing out these cycles. For some of you guys, you're closing out a cycle of emotional pain. Feel like you've been grieving for a year. I don't know who needs to hear. Feel like you've been grieving for a year. For somebody, you lost a child. For somebody, you lost a parent. And for somebody, you didn't even lose anyone to transition. You just lost a whole lot of support. You lost day ones, people who you thought would always be there, support that you really thought that you would always have. For a lot of you who this message is for, you are literally by yourself. There is nobody. But let me be very clear. This was very intentional. It had to be this way. And anyone that you do still have around you at this time, that's stuck around, that's rolled the storm out with you, those are the people who your spiritual team want you to freely give your gifts to, freely share your abundance with. Okay. Oh my God, y'all look. It says, harden heart. Don't allow this situation to make you bitter, cold, or aloof. Exactly. And this is at the bottom of the deck. There's literally something that happened to you that is so traumatic, so painful. And for some of y'all, this is not even something that happened recently. This is something that could have happened to you as a child. I just heard something or somebody tried to steal your joy, to rob you of your innocence. Heaven is rushing in and showering you with blessings. Open your heart to receive. And see, that's the thing. Somebody tried to come in to steal your joy, okay? Because if they stole your joy, then they would steal your blessings. They knew that if they stole your joy, they could sabotage the blessings that were coming for you. And that's why you've been unconsciously so consistent with not having a hardened heart, with being a good person, with still waking up and smiling, with still waking up in gratitude, with still waking up and doing what you got to do. Because if you would have allowed this situation, this person, place, or thing to harden your heart, then you wouldn't have access to your inheritance. And that's why this card here says, open your heart to receive. Your heart had to be open to receive. Yeah. Oh my God, y'all, look at the card. Lightheartedness. It's time for you to let your inner child out to play. It's time for you to let your inner child out to play. You got to stay in this energy, friend. Okay? You got to stay in this lighthearted energy. You got to keep your heart as light as a feather. Okay? Oh my God. Underneath that card, y'all. Oh my my God. Okay. Look, heart of compassion. There are many people around you who now benefit from your loving, compassionate heart. I'm telling you. So something strongly here that's manifesting in your life that directly has to do with the heart chakra, with your heart space and the condition of your heart. For some of y'all, this is people who have benefited from you that were taking advantage of you, okay? Because you were so loving and you were so kind and you were so compassionate. I just heard karma, y'all. There's some things that's in your life in this year that are going to come full circle. People who played in your, y'all, spirit. People who played in your face. I'm talking about this person played in your face. These people played in your face. These family members played in your face, gossiped about you, lied on you, pretended to help you, and got in the group chat and talked about you. Act like they didn't see your struggle. Act like they didn't see your pain. Act like they act like all of these things. And then what I'm seeing here is then say, well, it's because you're isolated. Or it's because you're to yourself. Or it's because you didn't really ask for help. I'm sorry. Was it not enough for me just to tell you that the house was on fire? Did you not see the house on fire? Was that not enough to signal that I was in need of help? But guess what? What I'm hearing is that now you're going to witness their house on fire. And what I mean by that, because Spirit's saying, clarify, girl, clarify. Because some folks going to be driving by the enemy house like, it ain't on fire. I don't see the fire people at the house. This is going to manifest as confusion. There's going to be a lot of upheaval with these individuals. There's going to be a lot of upheaval in your family. Because the way that this is going to act is that the support you didn't get, that's going to be the support that they need. Like, for example, if you needed assistance with your kids, now they're going to lose support for their kids. You needed support with your car. Now their car is going to be acting up. You needed support, as you were going through, I don't know, grieving or something like that. Now they're going to lose somebody and need that said grieving. You were struggling with people lying and gossiping on your name. These people are about to turn against each other. Every single enemy that you have, specifically if this is a family dynamic, all of them are about to turn on each other. And you're about to witness it in live real time. You're about to witness this shit with real time. I'm telling you right now, baby, stay out of it. Don't take a side. Don't pick a side. Stay out of it. Just watch the chaos. Okay? And while they're over there trying to pick up the pieces of their karma and finally get their lesson, you're going to have these opportunities that's going to be knocking at your door. You're going to be over there paying your bills in full. You're going to be over there getting your debt cleared out. Your finances changing. Spirit just said, oh, God. Spirit just said, I'm distracting the enemies. I'm distracting your enemies for your level up right now. I'm distracting your enemies right now. So Spirit is saying that your enemies are being distracted with the own karma that they put out. They're being distracted right now with gossip. They're being distracted right now with chaos in their life. I'm distracting your enemies for you to level up so they can't send evil eye to your plans. I'm distracting your enemies right now. So don't get sucked into their chaos. Don't get sucked into their drama because I'm distracting your enemies right now for your highest and greatest good. Spirit is distracting your enemies right now. For you to escape, for you to level up, for you to boss your life up, for you to really get in your bag, because they're going to be so focused with their own chaos. They're not going to have time to send you the evil eye. They're not going to have time to be jealous of what you got going on. They're not going to have time to focus on you, to send negativity towards you, because they're going to have their own chaos going on. And this chaos is intentional. I'm distracting your enemies. Woo. Baby, can I get a praise break? Because okay. Because what? Okay. Lord, Lord, Lord. And there's going to be a lot of guilt tripping. There's going to be a lot of guilt tripping. Your phone might get to blowing up. And there may be a part of you that's like, well, maybe I should help because I would want somebody to help. And, you know, I'm going to show them how being the big person, what it looks like. Girl, you better tend to your own garden. You better tend to your own garden. Okay. Okay. Let's get a few messages from this deck and then we'll close out with what your spiritual team want you to know. And then I want to do another reading. I'm going to be posting. So we have underneath the bottom of the deck, trauma from abuse, physical, emotional. Y'all see that word? Fear, pain, control. I feel like this is something that you experience, you know? You experience this trauma from abuse in some form or fashion. Okay? And then underneath the bottom of the deck, look at that. Evil eye. I'm telling you. And I feel like somebody or these group of people, okay, they were very dismissive about your trauma. They were very dismissive about your abuse. Okay, this could have been you in a domestic violence relationship. Somebody was gossiping saying that you put a love spell on somebody. Okay, somebody was gossiping saying that you put a love spell on this person and this is why this person treated you that way. Okay, they were gossiping and saying that. Okay, but that person is going to be exposed. There are a lot of lies are being exposed. Everything is going to be on the table. You're going to hear people saying this person was saying this about you. This person was saying that. Everything is going to come out to the table. Everything, every lie is about to be revealed. You didn't have to clear shit up. You didn't have to clear nothing up because it's all finna be on the table. Okay? We got generational wealth. For a lot of you, I'm hearing right now that this is directly tied to your family because Spirit is talking about clearing the chaos and distracting your enemies so that you can get access to the generational wealth. Okay? So you can get access to your birthright and your inheritance. Your life purpose is unfolding, baby. Period. Okay, let's see what we got here. Loves to make you angry. Love, 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 because you're so sweet. Love to try to get a rise out of you. They love to try to make you angry. This person loves, these group of people love to try to get you upset. They love to try to get you upset. What do we have here? Okay, I knew this card was going to come out in today's reading. Super creepy. Societal norms and expectations are restricting you. Break free from cultural conditioning and be true to you. Some of y'all feel like, okay, this is my family. This is my family. I can't just cut off my mama. I can't just cut off my daddy. This my sister. This my brother. This my cousin. I've been knowing them since we've been in diapers. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. We don't care about what society expects for us to do. We don't care what people do. Are you ready to do what's good for your highest and greatest good or not? Are you ready to boss up for real or not? Or you want to keep repeating this cycle? These people are not changing. And even if they decide to change, that's not on you. That's not on you. They say be the change that you want to see. It don't say force the change that you want to see. Be around the unchanged people who you want to change. It does not say that. It does not say that. Throat chakra, light a blue candle. So something that you can utilize here is the throat chakra. You can get you a blue candle. You can use some eucalyptus, some peppermint. You can use that to really help with your throat chakra. You can write some throat chakra affirmations on there if you like to really help you out with that. Okay. Then we have harmful relationships are draining your energy. Set boundaries and evaluate connections. Harmful relationship. So this is Spirit talking about, baby, open up that throat chakra. Okay? Open up that throat chakra and set them boundaries. Sudden shifts in health. Detox ASAP. Healing crisis. For some of y'all, these relationships are physically making you sick. If you've been getting sick and you don't know what's going on with you, you have like a chronic health issue, or you've been going to the doctor and you don't know really what's going on with you, you don't know what's wrong with you. These relationships are literally making you sick. And for others of you, this is talking about you detoxing from these relationships, and you're going to see a sudden shift in your health. What do we have here? We have Aries. And then we have energy drain. Someone is draining, y'all. I cannot make this up. Again, energy drain. Someone is draining your energy. So for some of you, you could be an Aries, or this person could be an Aries, sun, moon, or rising. But this energy as well, it feels like somebody who thinks they head of the house, who's head of the family. They think they run everything. They got to update everybody. This energy almost feels like the lower octave energy of Aries, which is like a bully. This person's energy low-key feels like a bully. Like they try to run people over. And they may try to run people over because they're verbally they're so expressive to where you can't get a word in. This person could be Aries, sun, moon, or rising. You could be sun, moon, or rising. But this is somebody who's always trying to be the manager of the family. And look at that. You are being fed misleading or false information. Question all narratives presented to you and seek the truth. And they be coming around and lying. Whoever this is be coming around and lying. Lying about what's going on. Lying about what he say, she's. Okay. So I'm also hearing as well that this is about somebody who is the main culprit in this group of people who were acting against you. They're about to crumble. They might experience some overnight health issues. Because again, you're getting it all back tenfold. Okay, you guys, you're getting it back all tenfold. So because you're getting and the reason why is because you're taking your power back. You're taking your energy back. So when you're taking it back from who the fuck stole it from you, right? So when somebody has been draining your energy in the way that your energy has been drained, it's going to be a sudden shift in their health. It's going to be a sudden shift in their relationships, a sudden shift in their finances. It's almost like somebody taking your energy and you snatching that shit back. You ain't asking no more. You snatching that shit back. And it's causing a ripple effect to happen. Okay? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. You deserve it. Let's pull from this deck real quick. Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and close this reading out because Spirit has said what Spirit has said. Okay? Said, baby, you ain't got to drag it on. So let's go ahead and pull some messages real quick. Let me clear these cards off first to close out the reading. Just some additional messages from your ancestors, your spirit guides. Okay? Just some additional messages from them. All right, to close out the reading. All right, what do they need to know for their highest and greatest good, Holy Spirit? Open door. It says, not every knock is divine. That's interesting, y'all. And I feel like it's talking about, like in the beginning of the reading, we talk about opportunities will soon knock at your door. Okay, opportunities going to be knocking at your door, friend. Okay? But also these people from the past. Also these people who done drained your energy and they know how to go back to the source to get it. This also could be a message for somebody to be mindful of the type of opportunities that are coming your way, to make sure, connect with your spiritual team and make sure it's what you need and what's best for you. But this just feels like people coming back, trying to take back what was never theirs. Okay, Spirit, what else do they need to know for the highest and greatest good? Okay, I just heard 3. So 3 cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's close out. What do we have? We have avoid spiritual shortcuts. Shortcuts attract setbacks. All right. Avoid spiritual shortcuts. Shortcuts attract setbacks. And then we have you're exhausted because your job doesn't match your assignment. You're exhausted because your job doesn't match your assignment. And last but not least, evil eye coming back out for the final hoorah. Okay. All right. I feel like those messages are pretty self-explanatory. So that's the message, y'all. I might do a part 2 on this. I don't know. But that's the message, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below.